So since we are already talking about new relationships, let's just get right into this extra hot topic of this first date list
Oh my God, that man, Jesus.
that hit the internet.
I'm gonna wait till y'all say it and then
What
I'll
is
give
the
my piece on
tea?
it
The
because
girls
it's
are
the
fighting.
craziest thing I've ever heard of.
The girls
I
are
mean,
fighting.
wow.
It was a
Come on,
list
we
of
gonna
like
get
30
y'all.
different places. Abby, you got all 30? Oh,
I
no?
said,
Okay.
Nope, I only got 28.
Yeah,
oh
it's
yeah,
like
I got
28. Okay. So these are a list of places that women refuse to go to on a first date.
this is
Cheesecake Factory,
insane. The whole
Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, your house.
Just hold
Any
up.
fast-
Because the top 5 right there,
it's sick.
I'm taking you there first date.
Sick to me, man. This list is sick.
That
It
top
is-
5 off rip, that might be first date for me.
I'm perfectly fine with all of those for a first date, to be quite honest.
Please
The
continue.
movies, I'm fine with it. Your house, that's a no. That's a
I
no.
understand that.
Aw,
That's a no.
aw.
I don't even care if you living in. I don't care if you living in a mansion and you don't. Unless you hiring like a private chef to come cook for us or something, I'm not going to your house for the first date because all I'm gonna do is hit it and quit it. I'm gonna keep it 100. Any fast food chain, that's an absolute no. But like I told y'all last week, I had a nigga take me to Swanson's for a first date, so it was just like, yeah.
That's terrible.
But
I'm so sorry. I still want to apologize. Every time you bring it up, I'm so sorry.
it's very
I am
insulting.
so
It's very
sorry,
insulting
man.
to me.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Look, JD, we just getting started. So number 8 is Buffalo Wild Wings. Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP.
Can we stop at the
Denny.
buffet part real quick?
Stop.
Cause Texas de Brazil, that's first date. It's a buffet, but it's first date.
I wish Ponderosa was still
Oh
open.
my God, we would have so much fun. Our
Right.
first date to
This-
Ponderosa, and then back
Right.
to my house because I was a dog.
I'm still
That's part
fine
of
with
the first-
randomly going to the Golden Corral. A buffet, baby. Look,
Oh man,
What was that one spot, man? I think that Chinese restaurant, crab
the
legs.
Chinese buffet. Yeah.
They had all them crab legs. The bitch talking about hot as fuck. And they don't want to go there.
niggas had crab legs and cheesecake.
Now I will say, Wingstop.
Oh,
It's a little
that's
ghetto.
a fast food restaurant.
It's a little.
That's
ghetto.
like
So my thing is, it's levels to stuff. So if you want to order Wingstop and the first date be like a picnic, I feel like it would be fine. But
Hey.
actually going in a Wingstop, sitting down and eating, no.
Hey, but that's not on the list. A picnic.
Bitches love romantic shit like that.
Out of all that shit, you'd rather go sit in the grass and eat.
I wouldn't. I'd rather you take
It's the
me
thought
to
that
Applebee's.
counts.
You'd rather eat the grass.
I would rather go to Applebee's.
I would too. So where do we go? Okay, IHOP and Denny's. I don't like IHOP, so I would be upset you took me to IHOP.
I ain't fucking with Denny's, period. Denny's is disgusting. They don't like black people, and I will never go to fucking Denny's ever a fucking again.
Most
don't care
places
how
don't like
hungry
black
the fuck
people.
I am.
It is what it is at this point.
Right. I was just about to say, I'm like, listen, nobody likes black people these days.
It ain't no
It's the end of
Waffle
the-
House close.
That's
So in
it.
the middle of the night, if I'm hungry and I'm fried, that's where we're going, Denny.
Denny's dog people on a regular, and their food is not that great.
It's not,
I mean,
but I'll take it over IHOP.
I can't even say that. I like IHOP syrup. What's that? Yeah, syrup. That shit the greatest shit I ever tasted. That fucking
Okay,
I
so
hope it's not that
they
bad.
have the gym at 15, church, Starbucks,
Stop there.
coffee date.
I can't take you to the gym, nigga. The gym? I thought that was like the ultimate first date is the gym.
I
Oh,
love
he don't want to
Taco.
get into my pants yet. He just want to watch me work out in all the spandex and tight clothing that you got on. Yeah. I want to see your ass sweat through your Lululemons. That's what I want to do. Yeah. That's
I'm
a great
fine with
first
the gym
date.
if both of y'all are into working out. Now, if you're not somebody who likes to work out or actively goes to the gym, they gonna feel some kind of way. If you say, "Hey, let's on our first date, let's go to the gym," that's kind of like, "Oh, so what you trying to say? I'm fat?" Vibe.
He's introducing you into his world. He likes to work out. He's trying to see, do you like to work out? And if not, let me introduce you to it, because maybe I'm just that interested in you to the point where I won't mind getting you acclimated in the gym.
Women ain't going for no shit like that. Laugh.
And that's the problem. That's the fucking problem. This is why I'm done dating.
If they
Right there.
interested in you say let's go to the gym, and you tell them no, let's go, you know what I'm saying? It's neutral. I like to work out, man. Be somewhere where we can just talk and get to know each other. We can probably go grab something to eat afterwards.
Now, I agree with church, though. I don't feel like
I
on
don't
the
wanna go to
first
church.
date we should be taking somebody to church.
Church
Okay.
is very sacred. If I take you to my church, like my people, where we congregate every single Sunday and sometimes more than that, then we got to be more than that. I can't take you to my, and I don't even go to church. But I just think it's very sacred. Like, don't invite me to church,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah,
I don't know you like
Now,
that.
I've been on a date to. Well, I don't feel like it was a date, but I've been to church with someone I was dating before, and it was very.
That's
It was
different.
his church, so it hit a little different because it's like I'm going and everybody looking at me like, "Oh shit, this
Like,
nigga
who is
brought
that?
you to
'Cause
church. They
when
wanna
you
get to know you,
bring
they wanna
somebody
talk
to
you."
church,
That's not something you do for a first date.
not at all.
Right.
We have been talking and dating for months. Look, yeah, I know exactly who tried to do that, and she tried it. Starbucks coffee dates, ice cream dates. I want to stop there. I feel coffee dates and Starbucks, that's not first date, but that's definitely, I'm trying to get to know you in a public setting before I take you on a date. If y'all already been actively talking, you know this person, it's just like, yeah, let's go out and have something to eat. You want to take me to Starbucks? I don't even like coffee. So we about to be eating pastries and muffins? Like, no, that's,
Why don't you like coffee?
So
Like, what is it?
it don't do nothing for me. I've never drank coffee and it was just like, oh, this is good. Now, like iced coffee, the frappes, I like those. But even the caffeine rush that people say they get from coffee, I don't get it.
No, I don't get that either. But
I-
I like the taste. I love the taste.
I
of coffee.
prefer tea. I prefer tea.
Mm.
I guess me, in my case, I see my grandmother drinking it, so I asked her, "Can I have some?" And I tasted it like that, but it ain't nothing that I have to have. I don't have to have a cup of coffee.
Facts. I don't have to have a cup of coffee either. I like it. But once I get started, like,
I ain't got it. If it's there, you be like, "You want a cup of coffee?" I'll be like, "Yeah, give me what you get. Taste how you taste it." So it's like a tasting thing to see how people like their coffee. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna drink it sweet because it ain't the best thing. To
I'm a
drink it.
black.
But that's the
do it
best
black.
way you supposed to drink it.
And what's wrong with an ice cream date? I like ice cream.
Wondering that too. Why would that be not on the list that you can't take them for ice cream?
So a lot of people are lactose intolerant these days.
Yeah, I mean, look, at this point we all are, but hey.
Yeah, it's real. I was like, wow.
Number 20 is family functions. I 100% agree with
I
it.
agree.
You should not first date be taking whoever you take into the family cookout on the first date.
Well, yeah, man.
No.
Why can't you be like, man? Say it's a Halloween party,
No,
and you ask a cousin,
no.
you want to go to a Halloween party with me, and it end up being your cousin's Halloween party. But it might be the bomb. I've been to some cold ass Halloween parties in my day.
That has nothing to do with it.
No, I think it's the holiday thing. Like, don't invite me to no holiday type shit. Like, I feel like holidays with your family and stuff, even 4th of July, like the family kick it at 4th of July, too intimate. Way too intimate. That's too many family members. Memorial Day, too many family. Any Easter, too many family members. It just be too many family members. And just family functions, especially on like holidays.
That's why I say Halloween. Man. Halloween is a dress up day. It's a fun day. You can
it's still
who the person really is with you if they, you know what I'm saying. If you go on a date with somebody on a Halloween,
you need to be with I don't care. You need to be with somebody a significant amount of time before you bring them to a family function.
And you know what? If you're gonna bring me to a family function, I gotta drive myself. I gotta drive myself if you're gonna bring me to a family function. Like, I don't even want you to decide when I leave. For the
I think it's wild how people are comfortable with
that part.
Every person that they're dating meeting their family. Everybody don't need to meet your family because you might not be here next year. So what do you need to be building a connection with my mother and my sister and my grandparents and aunties and uncles for? No. It's our first date. I don't even know if I'm gonna like you 30 days from now.
Yeah, that's like cousins and shit. You know what I'm saying? Friends at a Halloween party. You know the older people ain't come to that shit.
I don't know.
No, I don't. My cousins are all legit my first best friends in the world. I don't want you meeting them on the first date.
This is hard as fuck, man. Even in the rain, we still party, man. We be indoors, man, with that shit, but they have it outside. Like, right before the pandemic, it rained real bad on Halloween, man. We get through the party, man. That shit got towed out. The rain just threw that shit. Man, we partied so hard in their house. They had a nice house, though. Nice size garage. We partied so hard in that motherfucker, man. That shit was fun as hell, man.
I'm all here for the family kick it, just not for the first date. Just not for the first date. It's not realistic. So movie night, they have parentheses, Netflix, Hulu, etc. I agree with that. That's the same as your house. Somewhere that requires a long drive.
I mean, if you don't want to go to all those places on the list, you're going to have to drive somewhere far.
I feel like if it's longer than...
I mean, for real.
2 hours, it's like, oh, so you taking me to a whole nother city on the first date? That's a little... That's kidnapper vibe.
Yeah.
Now, if you live in a big city, you know, it might take you an hour to get to a fancy, nice restaurant. It's possible, especially if it's traffic and stuff. But an extra long one, because we let's keep it 100. Men be out here killing women for less. So women might be more inclined to, I don't need to be going nowhere with you that I can't have a family or a friend be able to get to quickly, just in case you get beside yourself.
But Jerry, every place you name on there is a vicinity of normalcy of going on a date. And they talk about they won't go there. So where the fuck are they gonna drive to? It's gonna take at least an hour to get you some fucking where.
They gonna be at home fucking with me. I'm gonna let y'all know now.
You say what?
They gonna be at home. I'm not taking you no goddamn where. You pick me up then. Shit.
Yeah, I could understand why that one's on the list. So next we have bowling, nightclubs, hookah bar, a bar for just drinks, Waffle House, and sporting events.
Okay, what was wrong with bowling?
I don't think it's anything wrong with bowling.
I hate bowling. I never want to go bowling. I
like bowling, but a lot of people
don't
like bowling. A lot of people think bowling is boring. So I feel like you should ask someone, hey, do you like bowling before you take them bowling on a first date? Nightclubs, there's no reason you should be taking anybody on a first date to a nightclub. That's an after date activity. That's not a first date activity. That's we've been together all day. You know what? Let's go drink and have some. Let's go dance and have some.
I don't
drink.
even do it after a date. Listen, if what's supposed to happen after a date is not happening and you're at home, I'm going to a nightclub. Why would I take you?
Facts. Hookah bar. I mean, I feel like the same as a nightclub. A bar just for drinks. That's the same as a nightclub to me. Waffle House.
Absolutely.
I feel like Waffle House.
That's
is
after the
after
nightclub.
The club kick it.
Right. You should not on the first date.
What's it supposed to be? Red Lobster, movie, nightclub, Waffle House. Home.
Okay. Well, let me give you this. What if you leave the club, you meet somebody, want to continue to talk to, and you go to the Waffle House? Ain't that considered a first date?
I guess in hindsight, it technically would be, but once again, it's the after the club kick it.
But they said they wouldn't go to the club on the first date, but you meet somebody at the club. And then after the club, y'all grooving and talking with each other. Y'all end up at the Waffle House because y'all hungry.
like Ike and
That would be
Tina.
more. I feel like that would be more acceptable for everybody.
Ain't
If
that
we
what
met
happened
in
with
the
Ike and
club it's
Tina?
just like, let's go to the Waffle House. It's after the club kick it.
Wasn't they at the club and then they went to go have breakfast?
Like,
Ike
who
had
don't
a
want
cigarette.
Waffle after they
Tina
leave the
had
club and
coffee
they drunk
for
and they hungry.
breakfast, nigga. Like,
Like, I hop in Waffle House. The shit they said they ain't gonna go to.
I mean, agree, but now I don't agree with a sports event, but
that's
I
a lot of money for
understand
the
why
first.
women want to go there because
Oh,
most
shit.
women don't like sports.
Okay, the first date is the Super Bowl.
And you in the box, nigga. I don't care if I like sports or not. You in the box?
You going to the Super Bowl. You're going to
Even
the
if it is the box, she
Cavaliers
still,
game in
she
the,
can enjoy
playoffs.
herself. But
On the
if she don't
floor,
like sports,
box.
she don't like sports.
It's a Cavaliers game in the playoffs in the box. And the
Look,
Mercedes.
I don't want to go, but I like sports. I like basketball, so I would want to go.
Or you on the floor. You got seats behind. You got seats on the floor or behind the back. You ain't gonna go. Somebody say, "Man, you want to go to a Cavs game with me?"
I feel like if you say courtside to a woman, yeah, I'll go to have courtside seats with you. Because it's just about appearances. But that doesn't mean that they're enjoying themselves. If you don't like sports, most people don't want to go to a sporting event. I'm going to be there on my phone the whole time. Yeah, I'm going to be sitting courtside next to you, looking good, looking done up, but I'm going to be on my phone the whole time. You would be better off taking somebody who actually is going to be engaged in conversation and engaged into what's going on to a sporting event.
That is not a good person to date anyway that wouldn't interact and see what you like and see if they can like what you like to be with you, man. You
Yeah,
ain't
but
supposed to
believe it
be
or not, like that's
supposed
what's
to be
going on out here.
somebody. You don't want to keep dating and dating and dating. You chose. I thought dating was to find the person that you want to be with and then be with that person.
I agree. That's
and
a
then
fact.
and keep taking that person on a budget. You know what
Agreed.
I'm saying? So if you attracted to the person to even go on a date with them, you know what I'm saying? You gotta see what that person likes, and then vice versa. Even if you want to take that person on a date, you know what I'm saying? Like, see if they even willing to try and do something to see what you like. If they like you, I mean, just
Now that I agree with that, but I still don't think that that's something you do on the first date. You should already know this about the person you're dating. You should already know if they like sports or not. So to me, that's something you would do down the line. Like if y'all chose to actually date and y'all been together for some months. Hey, I know you don't like basketball, but I got courtside seats. I want you to go with me. It shouldn't be on someone you're still trying to figure this person out, what they like, what they don't like, taking them to an event or something like that. That's how I feel about it.
well, if you making an impression on you, you letting the person know what you like. If you taking them, you ain't been there. You ain't experienced it, so you want to what you do. If I want to take you where I like to go. That's what dating is. You don't ask that person what you want me to take you to. You find somewhere that you want to take that person to that you think that they would like.
Agreed. But once again, most women don't like sports. So why would you take them for a first date to a basketball game or a football game unless you know for a fact they like sports?
Because any man that's going to have a woman, you know what I'm saying? If he likes sports, he's eventually going to like sports. And some, even if she don't like it, she's going to, if she want to be around you, she's going to look at it.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. That's what women do. That's literally what women do.
She's going to learn. She's going to learn about. She want to engage with you. So I can't say that.
Because the missus will tell you every day she didn't know about a lot of shit until. Because if you want,
that happens with time.
No, that happened because she wanted to be number one. That's why it happened.
So I'll put it like this. I'll say about the last 4 or 5 men that I have talked to and dated, they found out that I love playing Pokemon Go. Mm-hmm. Legit created an account to quote unquote play with me.
Yep.
And now we're not talking. They don't play Pokemon Go no more. Once we started talking longer, they stopped playing. They not playing it. Now, yes, if we probably would have stayed in a relationship long term, they probably would have continued to play it. But their interest didn't change. So all I'm saying is for a sport, when it comes to a sporting event, yes, you may like sports, you may love them. Eventually, the person that you're dating is going to love them. But for a first date, that's not something you should be taking that person to. I'm not getting court-side seats, and I've never been on a date with somebody, and I'm gonna be like, hey, let's go watch this basketball game. Now, if you just got money to throw and you trying to impress a bad bitch, of course. But what if 2 days later you find out that she got like 10 baby daddies, or her ex-husband that's wanted for murder, or something just got out of prison and got something that you want to deal with? Sporting events, I can see why that would be on the list that a woman has made, because once again, most women don't like sports. Even if they do start liking them eventually because they're dating a man that does. So that's not something that they want to do for a first date. Maybe the 10th or the 15th date, they will be fine to do it because they know that you like sports. They know that you like sports. They're more willing and more inclined to deal with it. But on the first date?
Okay. Check this out. If you read it, guy got season tickets to the Browns. He a diehard Browns fan, and he go to every Browns game, and he meet a girl and be like, let me take you on a date. I got season tickets in the Dog Pound. That's where I be at every Sunday. She eventually gonna have to go down there with him. If she go in the early days when it ain't snowing or something, she gonna have to go with him if she wanna be with the man. That's what he gonna do.
But facts, the key word in that was eventually. This is a list for first dates. It's not a list for that's down the line. And a lot of people, she may have stayed from jump. Like, you know what, you really into sports? That's not something I'm really into, so you're not going to be the man for me. And keep it moving.
Oh.
But that's still something that happens eventually.
Believe it. We agree to disagree. I don't believe that at all, man. I think a woman adapts to her man. That's just it.
If she wants to.
Yeah.
If she feel like he's worth it.
Yep.
If she want to be with him, you know what I'm saying? She want to adapt to what he like. Even if they compromise and say, I'll cook for you every weekend, you can do it here. You can tell me here or something. It'll be some kind of compromise if she don't want to go down there. Or she'll go when it ain't snowing or it ain't no bad weather, but a girl want to be with you. Even if she don't like football, I think she'll go to a Browns game with you if you said you had Dog Pound tickets.
Yep. That's a fact.
She'll go with you, man. Just the experience.
And they nosy. They nosy as hell. They just wanna. They think they gonna catch you in some other type of like rare form or some shit.
This is true. That's very, very true.
I'm trying to tell you that.
But I wouldn't waste my time. I'm not taking a nigga, and a lot of gay men don't like sports.
Well, I can say
I'm not taking a nigga. I'm not wasting my time taking a nigga to a basketball or football game, and I know they don't like it because I want to be next to somebody who's going to enjoy it as much as I do.
Yeah, I tell this story all the time. Me and the missus, we went to go see Travis Scott in Columbus, and when I tell you, she was asleep in the stands the entire time, and I was just like, oh my god, like. And Travis Scott is like, that's him to me, you know? So it really did something to me. Like, and I haven't forgiven her yet. Cause how this was the one where he had this was the tour where he had the goddamn roller coaster and he had fans get on the roller coaster in the middle of Schottenstein fucking Center.
And you sleep,
nigga? What? Do you see this shit? You just grab little white Sarah from the front row and put her in the goddamn thing, and it's riding all around the. Holy shit! I can't believe she was asleep. Haven't forgiven her yet. I don't think I ever will.
Expect that at times too. They don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. They just want to be with you, man.
Yeah, so, she just wanted to be there.
I will say that I absolutely do agree with you on that part though. Like if somebody legit like you, they gonna sort of, like I said, the last 4 or 5 men, they done download Pokemon Go because they know it's something that I'm into. Yep. Because they want to be into what I'm into. All I'm saying is I've never forced nobody to do it. I've never said in order for you to be with me, you got to download Pokemon Go.
Hey, she wasn't playing no Call of Duty.
Pokemon World.
She ain't know nothing about no Call of Duty.
Yeah,
nigga. Now she the best on Call of Duty mobile and shit.
See, it's something that she like to do with you, man. You know what I'm saying? And that is it. But in this case, kind of dating too, they gonna ask nobody on no date you don't think you compatible with. You ain't gonna just do that. So you know what I'm saying? By you asking that person, you already know somewhat if you think they'll be compatible with you. You know what I'm saying? Before you even attempt, because you just don't take anybody on a date, do you? I never have. Just be taking.
I don't.
I never did that.
I don't, but it's some people, they talk to somebody. How can I put this? I do feel like it's kind of different with men and women because women like being courted. So a lot of times, especially with nowadays, since everything is so instant and fast, they're sliding somebody's DMs. They talking for a couple of days, and it's okay. Let me take you out on a date. While they still in that phase of talking and getting to know each other. Now, I'm not one of those. I need to be talking to you for like probably about 60 days at least before I decide I want to be out in public with you, because I need to figure out if I legit like you or not, because I'm not big on wasting my time. And then you got to think of women. They will absolutely use the nigga for a meal.
I mean, like I've never dealt with.
That's a fact.
Women use men for food. A woman will starve all day just for a nigga to pay for a to-go box at Popeyes.
That's a fact.
I'm not lying. I know this for a fact.
That's a fact.
I've seen it. So the dating nowadays, it's a little complicated for men, and they got to go on dates quicker. They ain't got time to be out here getting to know you before I start courting. You know, they got to start courting you from jump.
I ain't never had experience.
It's not a poor man's game at all.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Lucky. They gotta deal with that type